If you want to get into anime but you don't really know where to start off, what shows to watch, or you don't even have like recommendations, even like you really are like a bit clueless on where to start off, then I have a list for you, just for the people that want to get into anime beginners per se. So if you want that, then keep on watching.
Zombie apocalypse.
Hey there, my name is Daisy and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm back. So yeah, today I am making a video for the anime beginners, for the weeblets, the people that want to like start watching anime but don't really know where to start off, or maybe they watch like one or two shows and they don't know what to watch next. So I'm here to help. You know, I am indeed an anime stan, if it's not obvious enough. I get a lot of people just come up to me and ask me, oh, what should I watch? I don't know where to begin with. They ask me a lot. So today I decided to make a video about that. A video just helping out people that want to like get into anime, or just trying out anime for the first time, basically. So yeah, this list is for y'all. So when people come up to me and they ask me what shows to watch, what should they start with, normally I ask them what genre of movies or series they like to watch. If they like action or like romance, or if they like psychological stuff or horror or like investigation, I always ask them what genre of movie or series do they watch the most. So this list is also going to be divided by genres of anime that there are, so that you can have a better guide for yourself. So let's get it. Alright, so I'm starting off with shonen. If you're new here in the anime things, then you probably don't really know what shonen means. But basically shonen is action anime. It's just like the basic recipe for shonen is like what, like teenager tries to get strong, very buff, tries to get very powerful. That's how it starts normally, and it's just their journey to achieve that, I guess. My recommendations for action anime for people that are starting off, normally I go for Demon Slayer, because Demon Slayer is very easy to get into and it's very interesting, very aesthetic, I guess. I like the animations, they're pretty. Okay, like, wow, how do you call this not pretty? You know, it's a bit like, do you have eyes? You know, that kind of thing. So, briefly, Demon Slayer is basically this boy goes slay demons, gets strong, finds friends in the way, and they fight demons. There's also something else, but I'm not gonna tell you because that would be spoilers, and we don't like spoilers in this household. I do recommend Demon Slayer. It's easy to get into. It's funny. It has a lot of fucking funny things, funny bits, and I think it's worth the watch. Next one is One Punch Man. And One Punch Man is the funniest thing you will watch when it comes to shonen, because this show is shonen itself, but it makes fun of shonen shows. That's why it's so amazing. It just makes fun of itself, basically. One Punch Man, just like the title says, is literally a man that has power that will destroy like enemies with just one punch. And it's funny because the way that he's so unbothered with life, it's amazing. So it's really funny, worth the watch. Comedy wise, beautiful. So this recommendation is for people like sports, for example. If you are a girl or a boy that is interested in sports, then I would recommend this one to you because it's amazing. It's called IQ, and it's a volleyball anime. It's about people playing volleyball. Is volleyball games. It's amazing. Like, there's no way they're going to be bored with this show. It has great characters, great storyline. The matches are like amazing. Like, you are like sitting on the edge of your seat. Like, you can chill when they're like during games. Like, it's impossible to chill, basically. This one's more like a sports anime than a shonen, but it's also on the shonen category. So it's a sports shonen anime. But yeah, there's many more sports anime. There's also Kuroko no Basuke, but I've never watched Kuroko no Basuke, so I can't really tell you if it's good or not, but I know that people say it's good. So if you want to go watch it, go ahead. It's about basketball, so like, go ahead. I don't know. So that's it for shonen, and now we're moving on to shoujo. And once again, if you're new in here, then you probably don't know what shoujo means. Shoujo means basically romance, and it's just romance, drama, sometimes sad. A lot of times it's sad, but it's basically romance. It can be a romantic comedy. It can be literally just the most cheesy thing that you watch, or the saddest thing you watch. It's beautiful. Shoujo is beautiful. So the first one I'm gonna recommend to you is Oran O's Club, because it's a classic. So basically, Oran O's Club is it's a comedy. It's a rom-com, okay? A romantic comedy. Okay, so main characters goes to a host club by accident, breaks vase, and now that character needs to work for the host club. There's a plot twist in there. So look out for that. It's funny. All right, this is throughout the funniest shit you watch. It's super funny. Go watch it. All right, and it's also one of the classics that everyone watches. So go ahead. Next one I'm gonna be talking about is a bit different. No, there's not a lot of people talking about it. That's also one of the reasons why I'm putting it here, which is gamers, which is so. It's ridiculous. That's what it is. It's completely and totally ridiculous, because gamers is like confused people, but like times 100. Like miscommunication, the anime. That's literally what gamers is. It's amazing. It's funny. It's like completely crazy. It's stupid. It's dumb, and that's why it's so good. Yeah, there's a lot of feelings in there too, like people having feelings for each other, but they don't really know, and then they think it's confusion, completely and total confusion. All right, it's confusion the anime, miscommunication the anime, whatever you want to call it, but it's gamers. They're gamers. That's it. That's the show. Go watch it. It's funny. All right. And it's great to start off with. All right. Then this last one I'm gonna make you watch, or I hope that I can convince you to watch, is called Banana Fish. That it's currently sitting there. Yeah. Banana Fish shoujo. Very sad. Very sad. Sad. I could tell you what this is about, but what if I don't? The only thing that I'm gonna tell you is that main character Ash is a gang leader. All the gangs in New York, he controls them. This boy is iconic, as you can tell. Yeah, this anime is in America, by the way. You know the song This Is America? It goes so well with Banana Fish. Like, I hate it here. So basically, there's a lot of deaths going around New York, and Ash knows about this, right? But for some reason, there's like two words that link them all, which is the words banana fish. Now, what does that mean? No one really knows, and that's the entire show. It's just trying to figure out what banana fish means, and then going from there and moving on with the plot, which I'm not going to explain. I'm not going to tell you what banana fish is, because when I went into the show, I didn't know what banana fish was at all. I thought this show was supposed to be something completely different from what it was. That's why I'm warning you. This shoujo specifically, very sad. I have 6 volumes. I'm trying to get all of the 19 volumes. For now, I have 6. I love them. Every single one of them. Anyways. That's all my recommendations for shoujo anime. Moving on to horror and psychological horror anime. The first one that normally I tend to recommend, this one's more like a psychological one. I guess it's more of a thriller, not really a horror. It's more of a thriller anime, but it is in the psychological part of thriller. The name is The Promised Neverland. This is something that I'm also not going to explain to you, especially because of the psychological factor on this one. The only thing I'm going to tell you is that there's this like house full of kids. It's an orphanage, right? But something goes on in there that's not quite normal. The main characters notice this, and it's just that I really don't want to tell you what goes on. I want you to go into this one completely not knowing what is going to happen and just be shocked by whatever goes on there. So heads up, not everything is what it seems. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Next one is Death Parade, and Death Parade is amazing. It's also on the psychological thriller, not quite horror, but it is amazing. The only thing that I'm gonna tell you is, once again, not everything is what it seems, alright? People end up at like a bar. They don't really know how they got there or why are they there. They go into the bar, sit down at the bar, and the bartender just asks them, do you know how you end up in here? They will answer no, because they have no memories. They can't recall what's going on. And then the bartender says, okay, so you are here and you cannot leave unless you play this game. And your life is at risk. You're playing with your own life. That's it. That's Death Parade. Go watch it. Now, on the psychological, more horror shit, I'm gonna get into that right now, alright? First one that I'm gonna recommend to you is a classic. Another. Like, you can't not watch this if you like horror and psychological horror. Like, you need to watch this one. Another is great. It has also a book, a manga, if you say, so you can read it instead. Everything that I've talked until now, I think that almost everything is a manga. You just have to check it, but I think everything is a manga. So if you want to read it instead, you can. That's an option, okay? So another is a psychological one, and it's a supernatural one, this one. So there's this school that has this one class, and that class is cursed, per se. Why? The main character doesn't really know, so you have to watch the anime to understand, okay? Get me? So yeah, this is just a classic horror, psychological, a supernatural one. It's a bit gory, so if you're sensitive to that, be careful with this one. It's not that bad, but you know, it depends from person to person. That's why I'm just warning you. Go watch it. Okay, someone screamed. Cool. Moving on to comedy. For comedy, I don't really have a lot. Because I mean, I've been giving you comedy anime like through. Come on, it's been full of comedy. But if you want to go for shows that are aimed at comedy, literally just called comedy shows, whatever, then I have one that it's like two that are classics, and you need to watch them. Like, you have to. You don't have an option. Do you understand? You just don't have an option. The first one is The Devil is a Part-Timer, and it's literally a devil getting isekai'd into our world and being a part-timer. Just the idea is beautiful. Like, can you tell when this show is literally the devil just being like, just going from his demon world to the human world and being a part-timer with the help of like his servant. And they're very confused because they don't really know how to survive in here because currency and all that, human things. So that's that. It's amazing, honestly. Like, honestly, this one's so good. This one deserves a second season. Like, damn, I wish this one had a second season. 12 episodes, by the way. So most of these are 12 episodes, so don't worry. Another one that is, you need to watch it because it's one of the classics, is just daily lives of high school boys. Comedy peak. Peak comedy right here. Like, how do you not like this one? It's literally the title. Just the daily lives of high school boys. Just what high school boys do. Being idiots, basically. It's funny, so go watch it. That's the whole point of this show, alright? That's nothing else to say. It's funny. Daily life of high school boys. Boys being boys and idiots, and that's that. So yeah, that's it for the show. Ooh, scared me. The door scared me. Jesus. So yeah, that's it for my recommendations. I hope I could help out with people that, you know, want to get into anime or just want to watch more anime. This is my list for y'all. If you have any questions that you want me to answer you, then leave it in the comments. Just ask me anything and I will try and help out. So yeah, comment. So yeah, that's it for the video. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Thumbs up. Please don't forget to also subscribe and ring the bell so that every time that I post a video, you get a notification, and then, you know, you click on the notification and then bam, I'm on your screen. I'm on your screen. Like, the fuck technology, you know? It's crazy, man. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you in the next video that I ever make. So bye bye. 触らせない君も少女だろ僕はやりちんビーチのオスだよ The song's a bop. I love that show.